Hey y'all, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new here and you've stumbled upon my page, I hope that you'll check me out and then consider hitting that subscribe button. While you're at it, you might as well hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date every single time I drop some new content. I'm EVE and this is the Eve Effect.
I think I started something.
Alright, so I just took a solo trip to Cancun, Mexico, and I originally intended to shoot on location. So this video, I meant to shoot it in Cancun, but the weather was so hot and it was so humid. It just wasn't working out, so I decided I would just come back home and film it here, which is still fine. But I wanted to share all the fragrances that I brought with me for my trip, and I'll probably just end up sharing what I wore to go along with that fragrance. It kind of flows in that manner, so I'll probably have a pop-up here on what I wore with the fragrance. So disclaimer, you do not need this many fragrances to go on a vacay, to take with you on a vacay, but I knew that I was going to film a video out there, so that's why I brought a little bit more than the normal person would. But everything that I'm sharing with you today is perfect for a tropical vacation, just a vacation in the sun. I think you will enjoy each and every one of these selections. All right, so the first fragrance that I want to share with you is actually a fragrance that I wore headed to the airport. So I left on a Thursday and I basically wore a light kind of jogger set. It was a very airy type of Adidas jogger set, and I doused myself with L'Emperatrice. I butcher this every time I attempt to pronounce it, so that's the only time I'm going to try to say it. But this is a beautiful, refreshing summer fragrance. It's got rhubarb, it's got kiwi, it's got watermelon in it. And it smells so good, and I wanted to set the mood as I was headed to Cancun. So doused myself in this. It's non-offensive, it's bright, it's airy, it's, like I said, it's refreshing, and it's the perfect fragrance to kind of set the tone for the hot sun, which I did walk into when I hit Mexico. So I doused myself down Thursday, headed to the airport, and this was around 11 a.m. So this was my fragrance that morning going into the afternoon, headed to Mexico. Okay, so once I landed in Mexico, I got to my hotel, and of course I checked in, did all the things, disinfected, and after I did all that, I decided to freshen up and get myself, you know, just relaxed as I settled in for the day Thursday afternoon. So what I decided to put on was Valentino Donna, I cannot pronounce this one. Valentino Donna Born in Roma Yellow Dream. We're just gonna call it Yellow Dream. So I wore this once I got freshened up in Mexico, and this was perfect for the atmosphere after a refreshing shower. This is a beautiful zesty lemon, and it's also got musk, and you guys know I love my musk. This for me matched the tone and the vibe of that afternoon. Like I said, once I got out of the shower, I didn't want anything heavy or deep because it was hot and it was very humid. Didn't want anything heavy or deep, but I did want something, you know, to kind of match how I was feeling for the day. I was excited to be there. So the zestiness from this, the lemon that you get in here, the zestiness mixed with that rose was just a beautiful combination. And then it of course has musk at the bottom, which provides a little bit of substance, but it's not deep or heavy at all. So this was perfect for that Thursday for me to just scope the grounds and just, you know, get some smell goods to match the vibe as I'm settling in. The excitement is there. So this was a perfect scent to match for that day. And I will say I did not bring this actual bottle. So I didn't mention that beforehand. I didn't bring an actual bottle. I brought decants. So there are 2 bottles that I brought, and the rest I decanted into these, which came in very handy. So for vacations, when I decant fragrances, I don't fill it all the way up to the top. I put in just enough to where I think I will be able to use it all up on the trip. So this is completely empty, so I did use it all up. because with decants at home, I tend to forget about them and I just don't want the juice to go to waste. So I decanted a few of these. I brought a couple bottles, but I will share which ones I actually brought. But just FYI, I did not bring this actual bottle. I just decanted enough so I could wear it for 1 or 2 uses, but you know, I like to overspray. So if I didn't already mention, this lasted about 5 or so hours before I turned in for the night, which I did turn in early for the night because I was more exhausted than I realized. But this was perfect, kind of taking me from that afternoon into the nighttime before. All right, so then we have Friday morning. So I get up pretty early Friday morning, decided to go up and watch the sunrise, took that all in. Then I came back down, I showered, got dressed and ready to head out for the day. So before I even decided to explore and find me some breakfast, I decided to pregame on my patio. So I was gifted a free bottle of champagne and I said, why not? Let's enjoy it. So I decided I was going to put on Kayali's Musk 12. Y'all, of course, this is musk. I love musk, but this musk is done so beautifully. I cannot get over how beautiful this musk is done. So this is the 50 ml bottle. I did bring this bottle with me, but I am halfway through this. When I re-up, which I am gonna re-up, I'm going to get the bigger bottle because this is a gorgeous musk fragrance. It's fresh, but it's substantive. And I think I've said this before. This has got sandalwood, it's got vanilla, it's got lotus, it's jasmine, musk, of course, but this is musk done beautifully well. So after I got done with breakfast, I did walk around a little bit to kind of let my food digest and then just take in more of just my surroundings, and the grounds were beautiful, so I didn't mind and I enjoyed it. So of course I was still wearing Musk 12. I came back to the room, I relaxed for a little bit, and then I was in content creation mode. So I got ready to take some pictures. So I took some pictures up on the rooftop and I again reapplied my Musk 12. I just felt like I was loving it that morning, so I wanted to take it in to the afternoon. So I think this was still perfect for me to just transition this from my morning activities into my mid-afternoon activities with the photo shoot and whatnot. So I absolutely love this scent. Again, I will be re-upping with the bigger bottle with this. So Musk 12 is a definite must for the summertime. This is a beautiful summertime. This is a year-round scent, but this is really gorgeous in the heat as well. So Musk 12 from Kayali. All right, so Friday night. Now I did a third look on Friday. So I shot 2 looks on, so 1 look on the rooftop, and then I shot the second look on the grounds and I showed that on the blog, but I changed into a third look a little bit later after that second look. So I didn't include that on the blog. So that look was part of a reel that I posted on Instagram. So if you haven't checked it out on Instagram, go ahead and check it out. But so that look was a blue turquoise number. And I'm a little corny, which is a-okay in my book. And I decided I needed to set the tone with that outfit and pair it with blue turquoise, the fragrance. Now, I think I've mentioned this to a couple of you, but I have been on a vanilla kick here lately, and I have been absolutely obsessed with blue turquoise and absolute aphrodisiac. So I knew that I was gonna bring one or the other on this trip. So I decided, because my outfit was a turquoise blue number, I was gonna go ahead and pair it with this blue turquoise fragrance. And y'all, this is a beautiful salty vanilla. It's got like some incensey smokiness to it, but y'all, this is a gorgeous summertime vanilla fragrance. If you have not gotten your nose on this, I don't even know if this is available in store anymore to smell in Neiman's. And I don't know if you can get a sample, but if you can get your nose on this, please give this a try. So another salty vanilla fragrance that I have in my collection is Vanilla Vibes. I've had that fragrance for eons, but I love that one too. But this one's just on a deeper but elevated level than Vanilla Vibes. Completely different spectrums. They're both salty vanillas, but this is like on the sexier vibe than vanilla vibe. So this just, it was perfect. It was perfect with my outfit. Now, what's funny is I was craving vanilla back in the fall time, and I just wasn't wanting to reach for this. But as soon as the temperatures warmed up, all right, my camera cut off, so that means I'm blabbing too much about this, but this was my fragrance for Friday night to go with my blue turquoise outfit. I think it was perfect. I love this fragrance. Love it, love it, love it. If you can get your nose on it, please try this out. Perfect vanilla summer fragrance, blue turquoise. All right, so it's Saturday morning, and this is the day I decided to go ahead and get my workout in. Now, I am that person who about 95 to 97% of the time I'm packing workout clothes because I want to get a few workouts in while I'm on vacation. It's just how I am. It's just kind of been my routine. So if I can't work out every single morning that I'm there, I will try to at least get in one. So Saturday was my day to do that. And I, of course, like to still smell fresh and not funky. So I decided I was going to put on Aqua Universalis Forte. Y'all know how much I love this fragrance. I absolutely love this fragrance. And y'all, I am already a little more than halfway through this bottle. This will be repurchased. Absolutely repurchased. But I love this fragrance. This is a freshie that has great lasting powers. So freshies, just generally speaking, do not last very long because the elements of a freshie fragrance are just more on the natural side, and they just don't tend to last long. So citruses, they don't last long. So this one has got your lemon, your bergamot, your musk, you've got a little bit of rose, and you've also got some woody notes at the bottom. But y'all, this is such a beautiful freshie. And like I said, this is a long lasting freshie. So this was perfect to wear. This is a great gym fragrance, but this is a bougie fragrance to wear to the gym, okay? I was on vacation, so hey, have at it. But if I were to ever do a what I would wear to the gym fragrance, I could include this, but I mean, there are cheaper options that you could wear, so just take heed to that, y'all. But because I was on vacation, I brought a little bit of this, and I decided I was going to spritz it on for Saturday morning to go to the gym. So this was perfect for the gym time. So I get done at the gym, I come back to my room, I freshen up a bit, and then I work on a second reel that I posted on Instagram. And this was a swimsuit reel. These were colorful swimsuits that I bought from Matt Swim. So I decided to go ahead and get this in while it wasn't too hot or humid outside. There was some overcast, so that kind of helped out as well with the temperature, but there was overcast and I wanted to get this reel in. So I worked on this briefly before proceeding with the rest of my day Saturday. So for the swimsuit type of content that I was shooting, the only perfect scent that I felt like went well with this, Soleil Blanc. Y'all, I know you hear about this all the time, and for good reason. When you smell this, you immediately think about the tropics, a tropical type of vacation. So this was just definitely appropriate for that type of vibe that I was setting that mid-morning. So this is your beautiful coconut, creamy tuberose. It's got ylang ylang in here. It's got pink pepper. It also has cardamom, which I don't really get when I smell this. But there are a lot of different notes in here. It's got tonka bean as well, benzoin. This is a gorgeous scent, and it's perfect for the summertime. It's perfect for any type of tropical vacation. And just being by the beach, this is the it girl for that type of scenery. So I definitely had to bring this with me. And this, I brought the actual bottle. I did not decant this. So I know people probably think that this is hyped up, but I think it has good reason. It just suits the bill, okay? It suits the bill. So this is the fragrance that I wore for my reel as I was shooting that. Once I got done with my reel, I did hop back in the shower because your girl was sweating a little bit. The humidity wasn't as high, but it was still humid. So came back down, I showered again, and then I hopped into a cute little two-piece purple number. I reapplied this because I love this scent. So I went and I had something to eat. I had lunch. I guess it was lunchtime by then. I had lunch, and then I hung out at the rest because it was on a deck, like overlooking the pool. So I hung out at the restaurant for a little bit. So after lunch, I went back to my room because I had to go take my COVID test to get ready to come back. But I went back to my room and decided to change back into a swimsuit so I could just lounge and chill by the pool for the remainder of the day, right? So I love, love, love Soleil Blanc, okay? That's a summer staple. Will always be a summer staple for me. So love that scent, but I wanted it to be a little bit deeper, a little thicker, a little heavier. So I brought Holidays from Mancera. So if you've heard it anywhere here on YouTube, I'm sure you have, but they smell very, very similar. So Holidays shares similar notes with Soleil Blanc. This also has coconut. It also has ylang ylang. This is so pretty. Also has ylang ylang. Also has bergamot. But this one has tiare flower in it, whereas Soleil Blanc has your tuberose and your jasmine. So they smell very, very similar. But this one to me is a little thicker. It's a little heavier, a little deeper, which I was looking for as we were going into late in the afternoon, early evening. And because I was chilling by the pool, I wanted something just a little bit thicker for me. And so because I was enjoying the Soleil Blanc vibe, this was the perfect fragrance to pair on top of that to just take it up a notch. And y'all, when I tell you the lasting power on this is amazing, it's amazing. But this scent overall for me is so gorgeous. So if you enjoy Soleil Blanc and you've never smelled this, get your nose on this because this is a amplified version of Soleil Blanc. So I was still in the same scent family for the day. I just took it up a notch. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Holidays from Mancera. All right, so it's Sunday morning and it's the day that I'm leaving. So I again woke up pretty early, and me getting up pretty early was just natural. I am not a morning person, but for whatever reason, getting up early every single day while I was there was not an issue at all. I did not need an alarm clock. I just woke up. So I just wanted to take advantage and take in all just the natural environment and just my surroundings. It was beautiful. So got up Sunday morning, went back up to the rooftop, just watched the sunrise. And I decided for Sunday morning, I was going to put on Sundays. This was appropriate for the day. So Sunday morning, it was again humid, but the overcast was clearing. So there was more sun coming through, but it wasn't like hot. It was just a breezy, sunny Sunday morning. And so Sundays was perfect to put on as I was preparing to head out and head back home. So this is such a great, sweet, refreshing, airy type of fragrance. It's got your mandarin orange, it's got lemon, it's got neroli, it's got musk, and it has cotton candy. So this to me, in my opinion, does smell similar to Love Don't Be Shy. It also smells similar to Oriana. They all are in that same scent family, but they all each have their own different characteristics that sets them apart. So while it does smell similar, it's quite different in my opinion. So this, compared to the other two that I just mentioned, is much greener. It's a greener version than Love Don't Be Shy or Oriana. Those are a little bit more on the sweeter, deeper, marshmallowy side, where this is very airy and this is green, but it's still beautifully done. And so that cotton candy in here just makes it sweet and just oh so delectable as well. So as a sidebar, I came across something in my collection that reminded me very much so of Sundays. So if you are familiar with Sol de Janeiro, they came out with a new body cream, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it because I'm going to butcher it. But they came out with a new body cream, and then they came out with a body spray to match the cream. And so it's the Brazilian Bum Bum number 68, Brazilian Crush Cheriosa 68. So number 68 is the one that matches the new cream. So to me, that cream smells more like Burberry Her. Now I know people have been saying it smells like Baccarat Rouge, but in my opinion, it smells like Burberry Her. So I unfortunately have misplaced my small bottle of the Cheriosa 68. But when I had that, I sprayed that and I layered it with Neroli Portofino from Tom Ford, and to me it smelled very similar to Sundays. And y'all, if you don't have Sundays and you want an idea of what this smells like, if you have this and if you have the Cherryosa 68, or if you have Burberry Her, that is going to give you the same vibe of Sunday. So that's just interesting that I just so happened to mix these together and I felt like I was wearing Sundays. So this is also perfect for the summertime, but I just wanted to make this mention that these two together, or the Cherryosa 68, gave me the same scent of Sunday. So perfect scent to end off my trip and send me on my way back home. So I did really enjoy this, and to me this has pretty good lasting power, and it's also non-offensive. So I truly enjoy this for my Sunday trip back to Houston. So those were all the fragrances that I wore for my vacation. I truly enjoyed wearing every single last one of those scents, but I do have a few honorable mentions that were up in the running to be selected to go with me, but they just didn't make it this go round. So the first one is from Alexandra Fragrances, and this is Hawaii Volcano. So this is a dupe for Virgin Island Water from Creed, and I think it's a great dupe. Yeah, I just opted not to take this one with me this go round, but my next vacation, this will be in that group. And then another one is from Kayali, and this is Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21. Beautiful vanilla and coconut combination, gorgeous for a tropical vacation. So this was in the running as well. And then we have Creed Aventus for Her. This is another summer staple that many fragrance lovers enjoy and love, myself included. But I just didn't pick her this go round, but she is absolutely gorgeous. Listen, she is gorgeous. She is very well known, but this is a great option as well. So these are all great fragrances to pick up and bring with you on your summer vacay. Like I said, you don't need a bunch of fragrances, maybe 2 to 3 really good ones that you enjoy, and you'll be set and good to go. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please rate me down below and leave me a comment down below and let me know what is your top tier summer fragrance this summer. Okay. So until the next time, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.